She works hard for the money, so hard for it, honey. She works hard for the money, so you better treat her right. She works hard for the money, hey, so hard for it, honey. She works hard for the money, so you better treat her right. Hey. Who sings that song, y'all? Y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know the name of the artist, name of the song, the name of the album, and what year all that came out. And let me give a shout out to my boy Spilling All Tea. Give a shout out to you because he named the song that I was singing last week at the beginning of my review, and it was Bridget Kelly, Special Delivery, album cut to Bridget Kelly, and the year was 2012. Yes, darling. Okay, so going straight into this review. Okay, so it opened up with Alexis Sky, Zell Swag, and Lyrica. They were sitting there talking, shooting the shit. I'm not quite sure what Zell Swag had on, but to him, I'm sure it was lovely. So whatever. You just gotta love yourself, and if you feel like you're snatched, then you're snatched to you. How about that? If I feel like I'm snatched to me, then I'm snatched to me, and that's it. But it looked like some kind of one piece bathing suit moment. I don't know. The shirt was just extra, extra, extra skin tight, like he had on a one piece, but he just, wore some jeans with it. So I don't know. So anyway, they're sitting there talking, and Alexis Sky, she brings up, Masika once again. Masika's always on her mind. She's always on my mind all the time. And I'm just like, damn, Alexis, like this shit is just so draining and just stupid at this point. And she was just like, I'm sick of her little minions. And basically, Alexa Sky, she was on Instagram Live or did some kind of video where she called out Moniece and said that you was a fake ass bitch, and all of y'all is jealous of me, and I'm sick of all my sick of friends. And she brought up Moniece's family, I guess her mom and her child, and of course, that's a trigger for Moniece, like it would be a trigger for anybody else. So she's just pretty much proud of herself and just waiting for the repercussions. She said on the video that she's bomb, she's young, she's lit. Like, look at her and all that kind of stuff. First of all, you're man-made, meaning that you have body parts attached. You're strappy. You're not even a real girl. Second of all, what talent do you have, sis? Third of all, you came on a show to get back at a woman for sleeping with your man and a man that neither one of y'all are with. Like, I understand Masika was wrong, and I'm assuming Masika knew that he had somebody, but she still wanted to seal that deal and get it in, and now she got a baby out of him. But I mean, is that not what you doing with Sarah, Lucci's baby mama? Technically. And on top of that, it's just stupid. Like, you came on this show just to get back at a girl who's sleeping with your man, and she done had a baby by him. They ain't together no more, and you ain't with his ass either. Your main focus should be you being upset with him forever. Like, it's so dumb. Anyway, but Alexis Skies getting seen, shot. They the damn they cut Masika Malik out the show. She sitting on the employment line with Lil Fizz. I just be looking, trying to find Masika most of the time. You're like, damn, where's she at? But Alexis Scott took over. I guess that was her punishment for not wanting to film with Alexis. So Mona was just like, okay, yeah, we're gonna put you out there on that bench with Fizz and with Brandy and Max Lux, and with all the other rejects. I ain't fool with you. So Lyrica, she's having a listening party for her song, her one song. Who has a listening party for one song? I mean, It seems like a waste of time to me. I don't want to have a listening party for the whole damn album. But I mean, maybe it's a thing. Just to, maybe you're not finished with the album, but you're putting out this one song. I mean, okay, I guess I can understand it, but still, I don't like. I wouldn't show people half done products, whatever it may be, but whatever. So she wants to invite them, to her thing, and so whatever. Okay, moving on from that scene. Let's see. Oh, and Alexis is pretty much proud of what she said about Moniece, and I understand she's irritated and she wants to specifically talk to Masika, but Moniece and Nia and Ray and Bray and whoever else and Zale is always in the way, so she can't get to Masika. So she takes out all her anger for Masika on them, but. I mean, you ain't have to go there about that girl's parenting steals, and that's just so old now. Anyway, like saying Moniece is a bad mama, like, please, that's so like what, 3 4 years ago. Like, come on. So anyway, see when you have people like her, and even though I like him, people like her and Zale, people that are willing to do any and everything to stay on the show and to get fame. They have nothing to lose, so they might say and do anything. People who legit have talent, or people who legit have a career or a reputation, they're not gonna, or at least they'll try not to sink down to their level. But these people be trying you and they make you go off, because they say anything out their mouth and they think it's, they can get away with it. Um, so moving on from that, we have Moniece, AD, and Nia. They went hiking, dipping it and zoing it, and then all of a sudden we see Ray, trying to make it up the hill, child, huffing and puffing, and Ray's just like, child, what happened? So apparently, after Moniece saw the video that child left, Moniece is just like, okay, I'm gonna pull up on that hoe. AD tried to convince her, no, just let it go, leave it alone. So Moniece gave AD some sleeping pills. I'm bullshitting on this part, but she said she went to sleep or whatever. So I'm assuming she gave her ass some pills, stroked her to sleep, ate her to sleep, and then, Moniece got in that car and she went to go find Alexis. And apparently, Moniece found Alexis and she whooped her ass and, got back in the car, pushed on back home before OD woke up. So, I don't know how true this story is. I remember seeing a link on YouTube, something about it, but I didn't click on it. On the whole Moniece and Alexis Sky fight. This wasn't filmed, by the way. They kill me doing all these things that happen behind the scenes, and as if most of these people have any real beef anyway. And it's just like, okay, well, we didn't damn see it. So, I mean, I understand you saying it's true, but I mean, we have the right to not believe the shit because we don't see the shit. You feel me? So I don't know if it happened or not, but it was funny because Ray asked, "Did you have on a wig?" And she said, "No, I had a struggle bun." You know that little bun. Y'all know that bun that be pulled with every inch of life. All your edges, it's just every hair follicle is just smushed up in that little bun, and it's real small. Hilarious. That onion stem bun, that bun Tammy Rivera had after Jocelyn Hernandez snatched her ponytail off at one of the Love and Hip Hop reunions. Y'all remember that? Hilarious. Oh my gosh. So they also decided to go to Lyrical's listening party. Now, Lyrical had invited Moniece them, but they had, recently declined, but now they want to go to the party. And Moniece has extra reason to go to the party now because, Alexis Sky's gonna be there. So I can't believe she let me know in the comments if y'all believe that Alexis Sky and Moniece actually had a roll around in the dirt moment. I don't know if I believe it or not. I mean, I can see Moniece whooping somebody's ass, but I don't know if I believe this because they didn't show it. So it's just like, whatever. So, AD was just like, y'all don't need to go. Y'all don't need to go to this function. They was just like, yeah, so we're going. So it's just AD was just trying to be the voice of reason with all these black women's, but it's not working. Anybody listening to her? Okay. So let's see. We had okay. We had let's just go ahead and get them out the way. We had Ray J and Princess Love. You know, they going through this whole fertility thing. Princess done brought Ray J's silly ass to this fertility shaman, and you know she's humming and she has the Kong and all that, and they beating on drums and shit, just trying to get the spirits to get Princess ass pregnant. Anything to solidify that check. And Ray J, being Ray J, he's not with it. And like most men, they're not with that shit. They just take it as a joke. Princess is getting upset. The lady asked Ray J, well, do you actually want a kid? Like, are you hanging around kids? He says he does want kids, but according to the shaman, sometimes when a man has low sperm count, that means he's not really, don't really want any kids. And I think that's a little shady, but whatever. So he's there, humming and singing Kumbaya and shit. I like to die. I was just like, child. Princess, so Princess meets up with Nia and they talk and have a conversation. Nia's her only friend. They sitting down and Nia's everybody's only friend. Then she's the mutual friend and she's the ultimate road dog. And she comes and they're talking and all of a sudden Ray J done snatched up somebody's little white baby, which is apparently his manager's baby. He done snatched a little cute little baby. And they playing with the baby. He's on uncle duty. He's babysitting the baby to show that he's ready for a child and yada to the yada. They get back home and start talking, and Princess is just like, yeah, it's so sweet that Ray J's offered to babysit, and I'm glad he's here with me. Ray J said that his sperm count is up to I believe 48,000 now, so he's definitely ready to have a baby, and hopefully, hopefully Princess have a damn baby. Um, as just looking at it, and I'm not the biggest fan of Princess, um, but just seeing as how she hasn't really had like a good family experience of her own, and she hasn't really had a good relationship with her mama or her daddy side of the family. So it's definitely rough for her, and I feel like she's using this baby one to solidify those Norwood checks. That's how you do it, darling. That's how you keep them checks constantly coming in when you have baby by these men. But also because she wants love and she wants somebody to unconditionally love her like a child would, unless she has Chucky or something. That's a different story. So I just truly hope that they make it, honestly, and I hope that Ray don't ever hurt that girl because Ray J is all that Princess Love got. I don't ever see her with anybody on the show, and even in real life. I mean, obviously through social media. Um, so I don't think she has any like real legit close family or friends, at least of what I see. Y'all tell me in the comments if she does. And but anyway, when you close yourself off from the world so much and when you make your husband or boyfriend or girlfriend or wife your main priority and they're your entire world, if y'all break up, like you're shattered, you're fucked up, like for years, because you alienated yourself from everybody else, and you put all your all into this one person, and then they gone now. Now you try to call, your homegirl up, who you ain't talked to in 2 years. She done had damn two babies, and shit. You ain't asked her how she was doing, But while you was high and mighty, you didn't want to be bothered. But if y'all break up, you want everybody to hold your hand and be there for you. So hopefully Ray don't hurt Princess because she's definitely been a ride or die chick for him, and she has definitely put him through hell and back. And she's a fool for staying this long, but now she's married, so it's in love there, darling. Let's see. Um. Okay, so we can just go ahead and get to uh what's that child's name? Rooster. No. Lyrical. We can go ahead and get the lyricals listening party event for that one song. Uh and she's talking about her album's coming soon. She dedicated her album to her twin sister who passed away when she was 3. It was like, oh Lord, that's rough. So her song is called "Don't Take It Personal," and I actually like it. It's nothing like Monica's version, darling. Don't take it personal, baby, 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 baby. It's nothing like Monica's version, darling, but it is a good song. Child, they show A1's mama and Lyrical's mama with them wigs on, and I didn't. Uh, I thought it was the damn styrofoam convention, bitch. I thought it was damn. It's nothing but burnt plastic on their head. That's all it is. I was just like, my God. I mean, just straight finger waves from the 90s. Just spritz in a flat iron shell. Just spritz in a hot comb. I was like, I cannot. Ooh, child, that hair. Sorry, y'all. My eyes itching like crazy. So, but Lyrical looked cute. I mean, what she had on was pretty basic, but she looked cute. I mean, for her to be hyping up this damn listening party for one song, you think she would have had on a damn ball gown. That's what I would have had on. But anyway, so she comes and they shooting the shit, whatever. So as she gets up there, after they show they mama's bad wigs, we see Brooke Valentine come over, and Brooke Valentine. Oh, earlier, Booby and Brooke Valentine had a scene. Talk about how they want to be together, but they don't know because they got to go through this. He's dealing with Keisha, she's dealing with Marcus, whatever, what have you. So Brooke Valentine came over there and with Booby, and Marcus is cool with A1. So A1 was just like, "Hey, Brooke, what's going on? Where's Booby?" Um, uh, Brooke was just like, baby, go get fix me. I mean, where's Marcus? Booby, go fix me a sandwich or something. Go on now, go on. I'll call you. Come back over here." And A1 was he seemed so offended that Brooke was like, I guess in his mind, Brooke was cheating on his homeboy, but no, nigga, you only listening to one side, but men gonna take up for men anyway. They gonna support their bullshit. And I believe women too if you're close enough. Uh, but he was just like, nah. I mean, you walking in, you supposed to be walking in with a young king, but you walking in with a prince. I was like, oh, not you judging the boobs, not Booby, you judging. I'm like, hey, what the hell your dry head ass got to do with it anyway? I'm sorry, Taiwan. I'm sorry. Y'all this damn I'm about to rip this shit out the socket. What the hell? Your boy needs some Visine or castor oil, some. But I'm just like, A1, what the hell is it to you? Who's Brooke sleeping with? And did your homeboy Marcus tell you that he fucked over Brooke with the paralegal girl? I'm sure he didn't. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. You still have his back. Huh. How good do you have his back? Hey, hey, hey. So anyway, let's see. So after that little confrontation, Hazel-E and Alexis Sky comes over. Alexis Sky comes on with this grandma wig. It's like pin curl on the side, but it's a flat wig. But they couldn't slick her edges down because her edges ain't long enough. So, you can tell the difference between her real hair right here on the side and then the wig. And I was just like, oh, God. Blending, 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 blending. What is blending? So, anyway, but you bossed up, you lit, you this and that. You ain't shit. So, Hazel, like I said, Hazel-E and Alexis Scott came up talking to Lyrica. And Hazel-E was just like, what's this bum bitch doing here talking about Brooke? Who's like, what the hell's your issue with Brooke? You don't like Brooke? We found out that Hazel-E, she used to be a PR public representative for I believe that's what a damn PR mean. Y'all, I'm tired. Probably, I think, yeah. She used to try to represent Brooke, but she was just like her attitude so stank, and I tried to resurrect her career. Hazel-E showing her ass this year. It's funny though. Her the shit she says is funny. It's just so out of nowhere, and she's so in the clouds, and she's so in denial. My God. Whew. So anyway, she said that she also know Booby. That her and Booby met on the aeroplane. Um, and they had met back up on social media. She tried to make it seem like they had sex. That she didn't directly say they had sex. She said they hooked up a few times. Things went a little too far, yada yada. So I guess you're implying y'all had sex, Hazel. And if y'all did, whatever. Who cares and who's shocked? So after that, we have the match, child. 3-on-3. Moniece, Nia, and Mr. Ray all come in all black. And then we have Lyrical, Alexa Sky, and Hazel-E on the other side, child. It was a mess. So they was just like, why are you here? Lyrical was just like, looking confused as to why they were here. She knew they was here to start some mess. So instantly, Ray and Alexis start going back and forth. Alexis got a smart ass mouth. She really does. But like I said, she ain't got nothing to lose, nothing else to do, no talent. So whatever. So Ray, and her starts to get into it, and he was just like, "Oh, you said you was gonna whoop my ass." She said, "I am gonna whoop your fat ass, and you ain't shit," and yada to the yada. So she tries to swing on him twice, and she was just like, she need her moment. Um, and then Alexis said to Moniece, talking about, basically was like, "Oh, I'm ready for you today. I ain't got my wig on and all that." And Ray was just like, "Child, let's go find a wig outside." I hollered. So maybe Moniece actually did whoop Alexis Sky ass. We'll never know, of course, because there's no footage of it. Thank you, VH1. Thank you, Mona Scott. So I was like, Lord, but she didn't step over bounds. She didn't try to fight Moniece. I guess they say all it takes is one time to whoop somebody ass and they'll leave you alone forever. So Monique started talking about Masika. She was just like, "So what's your real issue with Masika?" Alexa was just like, "Well, she fucked my man when we were together and had a baby by him." And okay, so all of a sudden we see Rooster, the curly Rooster. We see Lyrical get upset. Lyrical completely got out of character with Monique's talking about, "I'm always fucking nice to everybody. I like her. She ain't done nothing to me. I don't know. I don't have nothing against you, or you. I never came for neither one of y'all. But you said last week that you was gonna whoop my ass, so whoop my ass." Monique was just like, "Okay." So anyway, she was like, "No, bitch, whoop my ass," and Monique ended up walking off and leaving. I was like, "Ah, just a mess box." I was like, "Lord Jesus, um, let's find God here in this moment. Let's find Him." Um. Okay. So we have uh Tiara and Miss Nikki Baby. They meet up and had a little sit down moment. Miss Nikki Baby, who's looking fantastic. Still a box of plastic, but she's looking fantastic. She is talking to Tiara. She was just like, "Child, what's been going on?" Tiara tells Miss Nikki Baby about Cisco and the whole shit with that and Amber Diamond girl, and she was just like, "Oh, that's crazy." But she was just like, "Child, I heard that you and Hazel got into it. Hazel and Miss Nikki Baby are good friends." She was just like, "Yeah, I got into it with that rat," and she, threw a plate of food on me, and we vowed to never put our hands on each other. And she was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Well, look, I'm having a launch for my liquid lipstick, and I invited you. I'm inviting you, and I invited her. TT was not feeling it." So we get to Miss Nikki Baby's lip event, and we have Elvira coming out the woods, child, coming out the cave, coming out the casket, which is Miss Nikki Baby's mother. I don't remember her name. So she's there, she ain't got Masika to go back and forth with, so she's there and she's on good in good thinking mind. And then all of a sudden we see Tiara comes in, supporting Miss Nikki Baby. Then we see Hazel-E coming in, walking the red carpet. She had on dark hair and she looked decent, but she's just so extra. It's just like, when she comes. Child, Miss Nikki Baby brought Hazel-E over to TT. Did y'all see Hazel-E's butt in that dress? Okay. It legit looked like two pads just about to fall out her ass, about to fall out the dress. Just flopping up and down. It was just ridiculous. I don't even know what was going on with her ass or that dress. But so TT was just like, hey, Hazel was like, hey. He was like, so what's going on? So what's up? TT was like, I don't know. You threw a plate on me last night. She was like, I mean, you know how I get. I mean, it is what it is, and you know how I am. And she was just like, so what's up? So TT tries to run over. It doesn't happen. Instantly, we have Miss Nikki Baby's mother talking to Tiara, and she was telling her some real shit. She was like, yo, people are gonna hurt you in this life. People are gonna be with you one minute and then be against you the next minute. But if you don't let it affect you like that, then you'll be fine. But if you do, you're gonna have addiction and all that kind of stuff. Putting all that hope into people and thinking they're never gonna hurt you. And Hazel's still over in the corner talking shit, and she didn't run up. But TT ended up running up. Hazel-E was like too slow. And Hazel-E stayed in the booth, and TT cried to Miss Nikki Baby's mother and hugged her and all that because it's emotional. It's an emotional moment when you want to beat somebody's ass and they won't let you. It's very emotional. No, but she's really going through it on the show, Tiara. Miss Nikki Baby, she walked over. She was just like, you know what, Tiara, you need to go, but I still love you. We'll talk later. Um, so Monique is in the studio with her cousin, who's a vocal coach, and she's singing, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah." I'm not even gonna try and get higher than that, cause she didn't. So Monique is there. He's talking about her struggling vocals and all that. But Monique can actually sing. But we all have our days, darling. Believe me. So Miss Nikki Baby came in. She was looking snatched with that ponytail. And she came to sit down and talk to Monique about trying to help Tiara. Miss Nikki Baby and Monique has had issues in the past. With dealing with Fizz and all that kind of stuff. They haven't gotten along, but when it's concerning a person they both care about, then it's I was just like, okay, I'm liking Miss Nikki Baby this season. I like I like Miss Nikki Baby when they don't show her as much because she gets annoying. I like Miss Nikki Baby when she's humble, and I like Miss Nikki Baby when she's not in a relationship with somebody on the show. Like when she's just there doing her own solo thing. That's when I like her. When she starts to act like she's better and put on these airs and stuff, and that's when I was just like, okay, girl, stop it. So Monique was just like, well, I see that you came here on good terms, and I'm willing to hear you out. And I've tried to talk to Tiara, but Tiara's just a big old drunk, and she just don't want to listen to anybody. And yeah, it's just crazy. And she was just like, well, maybe we can come together and try to do something. Um, so we have Tiara meets up with AD. AD met Tiara through Monique. Tiara's not trying to feel Monique at this very moment. Because she's still mad at her and Nia for talking about her. And so I was just like, child. So AD was just like, look, I'm having a surprise party for Monique, and I really want you to come. See, I was just like, why would I come to a bitch event who is not really there for me like that, who tried to ruin my relationship, yada to the yada. AD was just like, please, would you please come? And, AD and Tiara has a connection. Tiara apparently, I'm sure she's speaking out of anger, but she said that she don't want anything else to do with Monique or Nia, period, in general, ever. But AD convinces her to come to the birthday party. We'll call it that. Let me see if there's anything else I want to talk about. No, I think that's it. So the final scene was Tiara with that bad orange wig in her confessionals getting out the car and walking up to the house. It looks like a mansion though. Wonder if it is. Moniece, how you afford that? Anyway, so my niece comes up in her orange hair that I hate, absolutely hate. Um, and you know I'm assuming she's at Moniece and AD's house. I'm assuming. Um, but you know, she was just like, she's supposed to be there for a party. So as soon as she walks in, Tiara was just like, it's kind of quiet here. So this lady comes out. She was just like, "Hi, I'm from the Bitch Are You Serious clinic, and I want to help you. I came here to help you. Your friends called me, and your girlfriend, and I want some concern, yada yada yada." Tiara was just like, "What, child?" So we see next week. I think Tiara's gonna be in the car talking to a producer, and it's just gonna go ugly. It really, really is. Um, the producer, whomever, I'm assuming it's a producer. I don't think it's her mom or anything, but we'll see. She was like yelling at Tiara, and telling her we want you to win, yada to the yada. But ultimately, like AD said, the decision is Tiara, and if she don't want help, then what you gonna do? In the words of Sheree Whitfield. Hopefully Tiara gets help with her drinking, but if not, then I don't know. All you can do is try to help grown people and warn them and steer them in the direction they need to go in and advise them, but you can't make anybody do anything. Um, but like I said, I don't take this drunk thing too seriously on this show in particular. But she might be a drunk. I don't damn know. But that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at ITSKINGWORLD on Instagram and Twitter at ITSKINGWORLD89 Snapchat, chasing on Facebook and all that good stuff. Hit that bell down below. Hit that Quan. No, hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe. Yada yada yada. My social media moments will always be in the bottom bar below, y'all. I love you too much. And I'll see you next week. All right. Glad that you bared with me through this video because I really am legit tired boots. And I appreciate you. My God.